So here we are once again doing a bit of electrician's work. I'm a Sparky, and yeah, that's what Sparks do. They do a bit of bricklaying. So there's a lot of people seem to comment about my bricklaying skills, and you know what? Sod off, politely, because this wall seems to be sticking, and so does that one over there. So if you want to come and see the work that I've done, once again, I'll show you. Come over here. People seem to think that this concrete wall is somehow, it has to be beautiful. It is functional. That is a function. I don't have to worry about pointing it in and having to grade it and make it beautiful. It has to be, of course, level on the bond, has to be good. But that boy ain't coming down. That's holding up a wall, and it's holding up stone. That ain't coming down. Now this girl, this is a brick wall, and this is not block, this is brick, and that has to be done in a very beautiful style with its time taken, and yeah, it'll probably take me 3 years. But at least I have the courage and the strength to go out and do it myself. I don't need to employ people. I'm not going to claim to you guys I'm going to be the best bricklayer in the world, but I am. And I can bricklay. Yeah, I don't know the skill sets, and it just doesn't matter. So now that's put aside. Let's hear no more nonsense from nonsense bricklayers who say, oh, same typical, oh, you know, wow, you're shit. You need to throw that in the bin. Shut up. Leave me alone. Why is it all the tradesmen? You know, if you look at people who are not tradesmen, I'm sure you agree, Drew. You're not a tradesman, are you?
No.
Right. Do you think that me doing this on my own is quite brave?
Yep, absolutely.
I mean, it's a solid thing, you know, it's a good part of my character. And yet, all you bloody bricklayers are going to go, oh, you shouldn't be doing that. You couldn't do that. Oh, look at the state of it. To me, it's a function. It does the job. So, come and see what I'm doing and quit talking about my skill set, will you? Oh, oh. So, what I'm doing here today, and it's a beautiful day for it, guys, it's a beautiful, stunning day. I'm on my own today, because Joe's off sick. He gave me the cold, and he's off sick with the flu for some reason. He gave me the cold, and he's off sick with the flu. What's that about? I got a cold, and he's got the flu. This flu. Anyway, so what I'm doing here is I'm building another wee foundation wall here. This is to wrap around this beautiful tree. It's a gorgeous tree. And currently I'm having to build this up to, this never used to be this height, but I'm building it up to about this height, and then I'm building the brick past it and putting a beautiful course of block or brick on top. So I'm building a stairwell here. If you have a look here, this is a stairwell. And what I'm doing is I'm just building the first circuit. It's going to be a circular stairwell, and I decided what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the brick here, and I'm going to make it stack along here like so, and then just bear with me, I'll go over and get some more brick. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to face the brick somehow. I don't know how yet or which way I'm going to do it. What I might do is when the ground is set, because I can't really set the ground at the minute because it is what it is. So what I'm hoping to do is have something like this, the brick like so, okay, and then the brick like so on top with a wee bit of a step. Double faced, of course, like so. And then the inside of it to be developed. I'll just put that in. Just to show you what I'm looking to do is design. Now, was it you, Drew? Said to me, how do you think of this stuff?
Yeah.
Do you draw it out, Al?
Yeah.
And the answer is, I just think of it. I'm not random. Oh, let me just stop there for a second. And just going to show you this bit. And the idea is to put this beautiful cobblestone just nicely behind it. Now, I've got to get it all cemented and concreted in, of course, but that's what I want to do. Have a beautiful concrete stepping system, or a pillar, or sorry, I'll say it again, get my facts right. Cobblestone walkway up here. It's going to be circular, and then what I want to do is I'll put my next step-in system about here and do the same again. Now, to me, I think it'll look gorgeous. The contrasting red brick with the cobblestone, I think it's going to be marvellous. But here's going to try. That's what I'm saying. I've not designed it on sheets. I'm putting it in my head. It's in my head. And I'm freely allowed to do this. This is the beauty about having clients that believe in my reputation. And sadly, I'm doing it on my own today because we've no staff. One's off sick, and we're trying to save money. So the way it is, recession's coming, so we have to save a bit of cash. And I'm doing it myself. I'm back to basics of where I first started when I built my first house on my own. And then I got someone in to help me when I started getting a bit more money. It's the way it is, life. And we're in a recession, so I think we're in a recession. I've done videos on it. Take a look at my videos if you want to. But there it is. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do a bit of work. And Drew, if you don't mind recording me while I'm working, I'm going to shut up now and do a bit of work. All I'm doing is I'm just laying a bit of slabs over here, trying to get these concrete blocks up, just up to the same height. And that's what I'm going to do next. So again, guys, please do not involve yourself about the state of the cement. That, I don't care, because that will not be, that's not pretty, it's functional. Pretty doesn't have to be, or functional doesn't have to be pretty, and pretty doesn't have to be functional. Or maybe it does, I don't know. Anyway, there it is. Let's get to work, shall we? Drew, you asked, is it difficult? Now, as far as I'm concerned, when I was first starting to do this, I hadn't a clue. I couldn't use the trowel correctly, and I used to buy all these little tools and equipment for learning how to do it, and then I realized that my issue was skill, time. And I believe that's what changed how I worked it. And it got better over time. Now, again, I'm not saying I'm the best. I refuse to even say I know what I'm doing at times. But the idea really is to keep it square, and then scrape off and make sure it's lined. Now, again, guys, I'm just a stupid spark, and I always claim to be that. Now, as you can see, these are two straight blocks, breeze blocks, that are going like so, nice and straight, and then you have these two down below that are going straight, but there's a bit of an angle because we're turning a corner. That's never going to be bubble straight, but there is a point where you can bubble it on your horizontal. If you look, there is the two straights and then the straight line. You can bubble it that way. So if you look, there's a straight there and there's my cross, and I can then bubble it and find out where my straight is, and that actually is it. And make sure, of course, my bubble's on top. It's a wee bit of an off, but again, this is functional. I'm not really concerned about a wee bit of a millimeter of a bubble, but for the program or for the episode, I'll show you. And again, you'll all be there. And I don't know if I like it, to be honest with you. I friggin' hate these plonkers who have spent their whole life working in a trade. They could never do what I do. They could never spark. But you'd never hear me say to someone, oh, look at you, wire that plug. Oh, you're a bloody amateur. I always credit and commend people for trying. And if anyone's watching this and don't have a clue how to bricklay or block lay, or just set a foundation in, you know, do what I do. Just try. Just give it a try, you know. Don't listen to the naysayers. Don't listen to the negative people, because that's always the confidence slap, to be honest with you. You know. Just make sure it's. I always put down a bit of pressure when I'm trying to square up a block after setting it. Of course, do your waste not, want not. That can come in handy for the next blocks. And there's a bit of a height difference there. But again, this is block. This is not brick. I don't have to go hard or have to struggle too much. If it's out a bit, I'll match it up. I'll match it up the next time. And you gotta take off your snodders. Does anyone know what snodders are? Well, this is stuff that Joe has, because poor old Joe isn't well. He's got the flu and I've got the cold. One thing I learnt as well when doing block work is you get a lot of strength in your wrists. First few weeks I was building a house, I realised that when building it, it was a complete disaster on my wrists. I was in pain. But I realised it was just a strength I didn't have while using the trowel. Now this is not a very good trowel. This is a Magnuson. I've lost my Marshalltown. I don't know where it went to. I had two of them, but now I have none. So I blame certain apprentices, I would say, by not understanding the value of Magnuson or Marshalltown. And I believe that tools for the job is vital. If you've got the wrong tools, you can't do the right job, I think. So all I'm doing is I'm just leveling up. There's a bit of unsteadiness there, or okay, so that's me done in regards to that level. It is bubble level up top, and it is up, the horizontal and the vertical is level. And that's basically all you need to do. Now, I will probably put a few ties in here, a few ties, for wall ties are called, for the brick to join in. But I'm just going to clean up all the snodders now on the brick, because the snodders on the brick are always, to me, a problem for the future. So I'm just taking the snunners off before they harden. The idea really is to, there's a few snunners there that need to be taken off. But the idea really is to harden up, or to keep these clean. I should have put protection over it. There's something about sitting and doing a wee bit of work on your own. You get a bit of peace especially on days like this. You get to do your wee bits and just enjoy the sunshine and then look at the work that you've made. Now, as you can see, these are a half brick to a full brick, the way the step goes. Now, but there it is. Another day, another few block laid. I'm going to continue doing this, but I'd like to say thank you for watching the channel. I hope you keep on subscribing and keep on watching me as I continually make calamities. And if you're a bricklayer and you want to come and help, and you live in Northern Ireland, you're more than welcome to come and help me finish this off for £200, as long as you're happy to be in front of a camera. So thank you very much for watching, and please like and subscribe. Bye-bye.